From the Nate Pawali stage at YRMP Production Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. A house caretaker originally from Tallahassee, Florida, Dontae Pittman. A merchandiser from Toronto, Canada, Mark Liotta. And our returning champion, an online content creator from Buffalo, New York, Michael Bombardier, whose two-game cash winnings total $20,000. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Nate Pawali. That's me. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Jeopardy! Michael ran away with our episode last time, taking home $9,400 and bringing his two-game winnings total to $20,000. Today he faces off once again against Dontae Pittman, and he also faces off against a newcomer in Mark Liotta. Gentlemen, good luck. Here we go with the Jeopardy round. And we'll get you started today with these categories. First up, on Broadway. Then we'll have you go around the globe. We'll deal with some Brit Lit. World War II. Forward. March. Michael, get us started.
Let's go to March for 200, please.
March is named after this Roman god of war, also the name of the red planet that is fourth from the sun. Mark.
What is Mars?
Correct.
Yeah.
Around the globe, 200.
In 1712, the capital of Russia was moved from Moscow to this port city. In 1918, after the Bolsheviks took power, it was moved back. Mark again.
What is St. Petersburg?
That's the city.
Wow.
Around the globe for 400.
Okay.
This ancient trade route that linked China and the West stretched 4,000 miles from Xi'an in the east to the Mediterranean Sea. Apparently none of you have heard of the Silk Road. The Silk Road. Mark.
Around the globe for 600.
In 1726, the governor of Buenos Aires founded this city, now the capital of Uruguay. And that city would be Montevideo. Mark, select again.
Oh, Montevideo. Okay. Around the globe, 800.
Despite not being its country's capital since 1865, this A city is the most populous city in New Zealand. Mark.
What is Auckland?
You're correct.
Around the globe for 1,000.
Wrapping it up with this. 3 million people live in this Ukrainian capital city, the largest on the Dnieper River. And that city would be Kiev. Let's go somewhere else, Mark.
Berlin, 200.
At a tea party, this Lewis Carroll character asks Alice, "Why is a raven like a writing desk?" Dontae.
What is the Mad Hatter?
That's the one.
Oh, I was thinking that too.
Okay. Let's try somewhere else. On Broadway for 2.
The first ever Disney adaptation on Broadway was this one, based on a 1991 movie and a fairy tale. Mark.
What is Beauty and the Beast?
That's it.
Lit for 400.
This Agatha Christie novel had an alternative title known as Murder in the Calais Coach. Dontae.
Alright, what is Murder on the Oriental Express?
Sorry, I can't accept that.
Oh.
Michael or Mark? Dontae, you added a little bit too much information. It's just Murder on the Orient Express. Mark, still your board.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm not as familiar with Britain as I should be. But let's go do it for 600. Excuse me.
Okay.
Michael Bond has published more than a dozen kids' novels about this beloved Peruvian bear living in London.
Who
Michael.
is Paddington Bear?
That's the one. Michael was at .167 and Mark was at .197.
I got one.
Yeah, you got one.
All right, March for 400.
On March 1st, 1961, this newly inaugurated president established the Peace Corps to provide help to developing countries. Dontae.
I was thinking, who is John F. Kennedy?
Correct.
Oh, dang it, Dante! I was gonna guess that.
Oh, okay, all right. March for 6.
March 6th, 1836, saw this San Antonio fort fall to Mexican troops under General Santa Anna.
Don't touch that one, Dante.
Dontae.
I'm gonna touch it anyway. What is the Alamo?
That's it.
Oh my God!
I think I would have said
You
Fort
don't
Bell.
know the Alamo.
Dude, I live in Texas. I used to live in Texas, so March for 8.
How come you live in Oregon now?
On March 19th, 2003, George W. Bush launched an attack against this Middle East country to topple Saddam Hussein.
I was alive during this.
Mark?
You may not have been alive, Dante, but I was. What is Iraq?
That's the country.
Iraq. I was alive during that. Damn.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I understood that wrong or something. March for 1,000.
Yeah, you kind of did.
After nearly 50 years of control, the U.S. granted independence to these islands by Franklin Roosevelt on March 24th, 1934.
No, sorry.
And they would be the Philippines. Mark.
I was thinking the Virgin Islands, but no.
Britlet 800.
An adventure novel by H. Rider Haggard takes its hero to this biblical king's mines.
Don't you?
I'm not fucking that one.
Mark?
Not this.
Who is King Solomon?
That's correct, and with that you go to $3,000, and you take us to our first commercial break. We'll be right back to chat with the players after this.